Hi, this is Joyce. I am here because I am taking a beginners, I guess you call it a beginners, an art journaling class at the new Ning site that Jenna Belly started. I have watched her videos maybe the last couple years since I became interested in art journaling. She's very talented and she recently started a Ning site. And she's got this free class going on. You can take it at any time. Just you should go over and check her out. And the first thing that she suggests that you do is put together a box with things that you love creating with. You bought them because you loved them and you just couldn't live without them. Stuff that you use regularly in your crafts, in your art. Anything that inspires you to create. And she called it an inspiration station. So you put your box together and you have papers or whatever inspires you. So I've done my box. I haven't been able to work on this as often as I would like, so I'm just kind of finishing up, and I'll be adding more things to this. So I've started my box, and this is it. And it's one of the 12 by 12 iris boxes from Michaels that I bought at Michaels. And it's my favorite color. It's one that I already had, and I thought it didn't make sense for me to buy anything new when I have so much stuff already. So I've emptied what was in here. It had some scrapbook page, 12 by 12 pages that I haven't worked on. And the tray I bought at Michael's recently because I needed something to put all of my bits and pieces in. So the tray comes out. It was at Michael's also. And it fits right. I didn't know they had these. And then I was looking and I'm thinking, what am I going to use to put all the little stuff in besides bags? And they had this tray and I thought, this is so perfect. So that's my tray. And what I've added into mine, I've got tags, and this was something I got in a rack, and I like the paper. It came with a little gift inside of it, so I thought I could use that on one of my pages. And pieces of napkins that I've used in other projects that I really liked. Trims and laces, and these are some trims, small trims that I found in my stash, and I loved them and hadn't been using them because I didn't see them. And then I've got bling, of course, you know I love my bling, and tags and more trim in my favorite color. And I have more tags and die cuts, things that I really like, and die cuts that I used on other projects and didn't need so many. Die cuts from K & Company, and more tickets and tags and bits and pieces and trims and laces. So you put whatever you love, and I love flowers, and I picked the flatter flowers because I don't want my book to be bulky. And then I've got wood veneers and different things with butterflies, more butterflies. I have bling. I have pretty beads that I love. Oops, now I'm losing them. Laces and more laces. I mean, you know, so it's put in the things that you love. When I first started making cards and stuff, one of the ladies that I was on the design team with made these flowers for me, and I just loved them, and I kind of hoarded them all this time because they were so cute, and she made them, so that's why I kept them. So I put those in there, and then I've got some of my new washi tape that I really liked with the vintage feel to it. And I've got paper clips and different shapes and colors and things. So I added all those in. And then you lift my tray out. Lift my tray out, and then there is the papers for texture. This was wrapped around, I bought a cane, a walking stick when I was in at Disney World, and they wrapped it in this, and I had this really huge piece, so I've kept it, and I thought, oh, that'd be cool for something, and so I kept that. So that's the piece of that. And this is decoupage tissue that I bought, and I've been hoarding. I had two. And then I gave one away, and then it was like, oh, I don't really want to hold it. But it's great tissue for decoupaging and rub-ons and words. More rub-ons and papers. She said use the papers that you love, you know, stuff that you hoard. And this is Graphic 45 Couture. I really like that. And got several sheets of that. And I've got some of the romance novel. So different papers that I liked and that I've not used. Vintage bags, great for decoupage. I had two large smash books that got wet, and the only thing, the paper all got wet when my hot water tank busted last year, and the bags were the only thing that I was able to salvage from that, so I have those. And some of the Tim Holtz paper that I did with, you know, just papers that I've used and because I love them, and some purple with the butterflies, and just other papers and stickers and things that I really liked and that I've held on to. And so that's my box. And then she suggested that, you know, and I'll add other things to the box. And when I've got some flowers that I made that I'd like to have in there, and some more trims and laces. And then I found my little goodie box here. It's got all kinds of die cut pieces and cards that I made for, you know, just all kinds of things that I did, and I loved them, and, you know, stamped on those, made tickets out of them. So just things that could be used, and more die cuts. But that box is full of stuff, so I'll be going through it. And so that is my box. Oh yeah, and then I had a piece of this tissue paper that I bought recently, and I loved it, and it's really cool, so that goes in there also. So that's my box. And then she said you know, you should decorate the top, and so this is my top for my my page to cover my top, so it'll go like that. And it says Inspiration Station, and this, oh, I can't remember who designed that image, and I think it's my mind is totally blank, but I will put it in the box below. But I love that because she's using Copics. I love my Copics. She's a crafter, as you can see. There's ribbons, and so, and I had used that on a card or an invitation to a crop, and I thought, okay, so I had scanned it into my computer, and so I printed it out and cut it and did my coloring with Copics. And this is a piece of watercolor paper that I had sprayed on when I first got my Dylusion spray, and I had sprayed both sides, and it was like, I didn't really like how that turned out, so I sprayed this side. I wasn't really happy with it, but I kept the paper, so when I got ready to do this, it was like, hey, you might as well use this. So I used a piece of the Tim Holtz tissue paper to cover the whole thing with, and I stamped on it, and I used modeling paste and the stamp set from Hobby Lobby, that's, you know, with the 7 different letter words on it. And this is a stamp from, so this is one of the big red stamps, and I forget where it came from. My mind is totally blank. Butterfly from My Recollections, and the bling, my girlfriend Terry gave me the bling, and I just love this. And this should be a page in my, I may recreate it in my or something similar in my art journal, because I just love how that turned out. And it's got all my favorite colors, the turquoise, the purple, some gold going through there, and butterflies I love. So I love this. And it took me weeks to do this, because I'd do a layer and I'd walk away from it because it needed to dry, and you know, no time during the week to work on it. So I'd come in and I may stamp on it, and then, you know, I'd walk away from it. So I've been working on, actually a couple weeks that I've been working on this, and finally it's finished. And I'm gonna adhere it to my box. And I thought I was going to do it so it would come up, but I'm really thinking I'm going to make it a permanent part of the box, just because it came out so cute. So I'm going to adhere that down, and that will be my inspiration station for my art journaling. And I've got all the sprays. I just got new Lindy Stamp Game, one of the sets, and I'm going to order a couple more of them because I love sprays. So I've got all my Dylusions, I've got the Perfect Pearls, and oh, just so many that it's just hard to name them. I need to pull them out the drawer so I can see them. So anyway, thank you for watching this. This is my second time trying to record it. The first time my battery died, and I had recorded at least 3 minutes, I thought, but when I went to upload that, it wasn't there. So this is taking longer than I was hoping. So thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy watching. Bye.